Good morning. Today we're in the eastern part of Arizona. We're at an old mine here. Just came up a long bumpy road. This mine closed around the 1980s. There's a bunch of old structures and foundations, left from buildings that were here in the past. And over here we have the headframe, and there's a building behind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my drone up, get the drone shots, and then we'll explore. So there's a number of different shafts around the property, around this area where this mine was. So I'm sure we'll see different things, but there's a lot of evidence of mining over here. I mean, just look over here. You have these metal pipes sticking up out of the ground. It looks like the rains have really washed away this area. This doesn't look like mining stuff, just heavy rains. So I'll start walking over towards the head frame. Beautiful day today, in the 50s. Breezy. Great day to be out in eastern Arizona. So I'm seeing a lot of floodlights around here. I guess they did operations at night. There's some sort of structure over here. There was something on here at one point. Got some metal grating. This is the foundation to what it was here. Got some more metal grating. This might have been on like a hopper feeder or something. Got a lot of rubber hoses. This actually looks like part of a conveyor belt. So there was some conveyor here at one point. You can tell by the rubber. Something here. This looks like some sort of big hose. Heavy too. So here's the head frame. Alright, so we're standing at the bottom of the head frame, and the mine shaft is over here. This was the side that the elevator brought the ore up. Let's see if I can get a good look. Kind of hard to tell with the grating in the way. So this was the side that the ore came up. And then it came up these two tracks and went up there It was guided up there at the top. Then it was dumped down into the ore bin right here. And then it came out. It came out right here. It probably had a truck or something right here. Let's get a better look inside the where it came out. And right here is an access manhole to the ladder going down into the shaft. Now let's get a better look into the shaft right here. There are the tracks going down. And right over here, if you can see, I don't want to drop my phone, there's the ladder on that side going down. Yeah, that shaft goes down quite a ways. I can't actually see. Let me grab my flashlight and see if I can tell how far. So it's really hard to tell in the video, but I honestly can't even see the bottom. There's a level actually right about 4 or 5 they look like railroad ties down. There's a level there. And it's just really hard to tell. And at one point, this mine was so big, it actually allowed access of motorized trucks to come in. Let's see if we can get a look from the top of the ore bin right here. Here are the access stairs. That was my flashlight. These stairs are gonna take us to the top over here. Not the top of the headframe, but the next, I could have gone around. We just came from down here. Alright, so right now, I'm not going to stand on those boards, but here's the ore chute, ore bin. Get a ladder up here, and you can see where the tracks come up, where they dump it. And up there is the hoist, the wheel that held the cable. So now we're going to go down. That's the ladder I was just on. There's the middle level. And then there's also an access to the top up there. I'm not gonna go up there, it's too windy. And here is the ladder that goes to the top up there. Everything here is in very good shape. Nothing's rotted out. It's just too windy. I don't want to go up there. And now we're going to go up to the hoist house right here. There's here's a part of a chainsaw or something. Here's a, this is a transformer cover. Would you look at this? This is pretty impressive. Alright, so we're in the hoist house. There's a bunch of electrical boxes and controls, fuses. Let's see if I can get up here. Switches for hoist controllers. We're in a hoist house, and all this controls everything that comes up from the mine down there under the headframe. We have all the pulleys, all the cables, and this is how they fuses and everything. It looks like scrappers have had their way with all the copper and everything. But this must have been one of the control panels. Nordberg. Got an old glove. This thing is, it's not even, it's hard now. Must have been part of a coffee pot or something. Here's a bone off of probably a small rodent. Looks like a spine. Now up here was probably the control center for this whole, for the hoist house. There's nothing left in here. We got here some sort of switch. These switches probably moved the wires going to the, probably engaged them right here. Backwards, probably forwards. I'm sorry, forwards probably this way. Backwards probably this way. Start and stop, I would assume. And you had one for this one and one for that one right over there. And then this was probably, this is what looks like to be the brake to stop them. Right here, or stop something. This obviously had probably a Windows at some point. It was probably super loud and everything. So there would be a guy in here that probably had a couple of different shifts. And they work in a beautiful area. I mean, look at the surroundings around here. It's pretty impressive. Alright, so let's take a walk up the road and see what we can find. I want to try to find that big shaft that the vehicles could enter from. It has to be around here somewhere. Here's another look at the hoist house and the headframe in the background. So right now I'm walking on one of the, this is the road into the hoist house. Got an old foundation right here. And there's also one down there. We're gonna head back down to the truck and we're gonna head that way a little bit. You can't really tell what was here. Again, if I could dig up some historical pictures, I will poster mirror. I mean, it was the 80s, so it wasn't terribly old. This is a more modern mine, even though it was developed earlier on. It closed in the 80s. There was a wooden head frame, but apparently that burned down. I believe it was in the 70s or 60s. So let's head down. And here's the other foundation over here. And don't know what this is, but it's some sort of something. It's an appliance. Let's see if I can actually turn it over. Let's see. Huh, interesting. Don't know. Alright, we're continuing on down the road. There's a more just mine junk, I guess you can call it. Just random stuff. More washouts. And then there's this over here. It looks like they put these metal plates on the side to keep the rock, to keep the hillside from collapsing. And if you go in here, or if you look in here, there's another shaft over here. See if I can get a better view. You can see there's an old ladder going down. You can actually see where the shaft goes into there, all the way down into there. But it's pretty collapsed. There's nothing much you can really see. Got the old, I would assume a water or air pipe, probably water, going into, there was a structure there. I almost wonder if this is where the wooden head frame was that caught fire, that burned down. But who knows. Let's see if I can see anything from over here. Well, this building collapsed at one point. Another glove. A bunch of other stuff. This is interesting. Maybe some sort of a light fixture, or maybe an old miner's lantern. You can see again where they were holding up the side here. And there's another look down into that collapsed shaft over there. Alright, let's keep on going. Alright, we're going to take a little drive down this road and see what else we can find here. It's a little windy. Like I said, it's cold. I don't really want to walk all the way down there. We just found this shaft over here, which is pretty cool. Let's head up over here, see what else we can find. We'll check that out in a minute. And here's the mine. Alright, so here's the mine portal. But I saw something interesting over here that I wanted to check out. There's a door, and it just led into the side of this hill here. So I'm very curious as to what they could have stored there. Almost kind of wonder if this is where they stored like dynamite or something. But I don't know. Or this could have been general storage. I do see a bunch of oil filters here. This might have been for the machines or the trucks. It's probably what it was. Just a general storage. They didn't want to build a building, so they just made one out of rock. Alright, pretty cool. Alright, so we're at the portal. And they made this interesting thing out of pipes. Entrance right here. And here's the mine. Now this is the main haulage adit. So like I said, they had big trucks at one point, and they went down into the mine to get the material. So let's just see, let's walk this a little bit and see where it goes. They really got everything supported here. Did a pretty good job at it. Looking back at the portal, alright, so right here it stops, just on off to the side here, and then the adit, haulage adit continues on down this way. Here's I don't know what this is. They got this short off right here. It doesn't go anywhere. Alright, so we got something here. Oh, we got an ore chute and a ladder. This looks like it goes up. There you go, let's see. Now this right here is what they use to bring the tools up and down. We have these in chrysotile alongside the ladder, which is definitely not safe to climb up. And that just goes way up there. And here's the ore chute. Cool stuff. I'm gonna grab some pictures of this. So right here, Looks like there was a collapse, or they just threw a bunch of rock into that one. Over here, there's a little alcove, and this just keeps this just keeps going down further and further. And it stops right here, it looks like, for vehicles. Got another 2 big ore chutes right here. And this is pretty cool. This is as far as I'm going to go into this mine. I'm sure it goes down a lot. I looked at the map at the workings. But yeah, this is really, really neat. 2 ore chutes right here. And there was something up there, I can't tell. Yeah, all right, let's start making our way back out to the portal. Oh, I didn't see this when I was walking down. Some sort of animal bones. Got it's just a bag. You could tell a lot of people have been down here because of the water bottles and soda cans. Another shot of this. So given this was a quartz mine and silver, if you look at some of the rocks, you can kind of tell. I'm not really a rock expert, but some of the presence of the minerals in here, which is really cool. There's some bigger ones too. See if I can find one. Yeah, that one. And I don't know what this is right here. That's very interesting. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of getting into rocks now. Like, this one's cool. This one's all shiny. Huh. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of mineral. You can see it glistening. Very cool. I definitely want to come back with somebody to explore more of this mine, but this will do for now. Yeah, there's a portal. All right. Ah, the sun's come out a little more. Would you look at that? Alright, so I'm making my way out of this mine site, and we're heading back to the highway, and I just noticed there's some other there's some stuff over there. That's a big open shaft that looks like it collapsed over there. And behind me is the, it's hard to tell in the rearview mirror, there's the head frame right there. Back this way. There she is. Alright guys. Well anyway, I'm on to my next location on this nice Sunday. And anyway. Alright guys. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.